It's Tuesday, the 7th of January 2025, and the message that I have for you today is a message about practicing self-love. So friends, I've been officially back at work for one day. Today is the second day of the year that I'm officially back. I have worked all the way through, but I'm officially back. And in the one day that I have officially been working, it's been very clear to me with the consults, with the readings, with everything that I did yesterday, how little much, listen to my English, how little we practice self-love. So today's message is one about self-love. It's about, just understanding that if we don't take into consideration our own needs, wants, and desires, how can we be there for anybody else? How can we take care of our family? How can we support our loved ones if we are not taking care of and supporting ourselves? So it's very important that we become mindful. So the message that I want to share with you today is, as you go about your day, and I mean, all of us have got very different days planned, scheduled, that are going to happen. But as you go about your day, stop very regularly, every couple of minutes, half an hour, every hour, whatever it might be. Just stop. When you find yourself getting consumed by the day, when you find yourself getting sucked into and drawn into the day, just stop for a minute and just breathe. Just connect with yourself and just ask yourself the question of, what I'm doing right now, am I doing it to appease somebody else? Am I doing it because I'm threatened by somebody else? Am I doing it because it makes somebody else happy? Or am I doing it because of what I need to do and what I desire? So we need to put our own needs first. And I know you think, oh, but that's so selfish. Sometimes we have to be, because again, let's give you the old analogy of the safety protocol on an aeroplane. They say to you, if cabin pressure is lost in the aeroplane, the oxygen masks are going to fall from above, and put your own on before you worry about helping your neighbor. Because if you are not okay, how are you going to be of any benefit to anybody else? So friends, today on this Tuesday, let's practice self-love by being mindful of yourself, by being mindful of your actions, by being mindful of what you're doing. And if you're doing something purely for the benefit of somebody else, if you are not gaining from it in any way, shape, or form, stop. Stop. Adjust. Make relevant adjustments. Put healthy boundaries in place. Because if you're not taking care of you, who is? Who is? Because I can almost guarantee you, those of you that are watching me right now, you are the person who gives all the time. You are the person who's always taking care of others. Who takes care of you? You may have somebody who loves you. You may have a few people who love you. You may have a few people who will occasionally ask you, how are you? But before you've finished your sentence, they go on to tell you about their lives. So you have to take care of you. And the only way that you can do that is by being mindful of yourself, being mindful of your circumstances, being mindful of what it is that you're putting out into the world, and making sure that you are not putting out more than is necessary. Okay, so be kind to yourself, be mindful of your actions. And I just want to add in here, I mean, I probably shouldn't have to, but I'm gonna anyway. If you work for a person, if you work for a company, if you are employed, obviously there are things that you're going to do that you're going to think to yourself, well, I don't benefit from that. Well, guess what, friends? You do, because you receive a salary. You are being paid to do that job. But if you are being paid to do this job, but you're doing this job instead, that's a problem. To practice self-love is to put those boundaries in place and to go to your employer and say, there is a problem. This is what I'm employed to do, but this is what I'm doing. What is the situation? The way that you do that matters, okay? So we don't want to be all arrogant and whatever, but practicing self-love is about acknowledging the things in your life that are not ideal, the things that in your life that you are doing to make other people happy and not make you happy. So we just need to adjust the stuffs a little bit. And like I said, it doesn't matter what it is that you're doing, because if you have a job and you might absolutely hate your job, you might think, well, it's not practicing self-love. It is, because there is an equal exchange. When you are employed, you are giving service in lieu of money. So And you chose that. You chose that job. You volunteered for that job. You said, I want that job because you wanted the money. Therefore, you've got to give the energy. But if there's anything else in your life where you are giving of yourself with nothing in return or not in equal exchange, where you are not benefiting, to practice self-love is to put boundaries and to say no. Okay, so it is a difficult one, and it's actually something that we need to do on a more regular basis, practicing self-love and learning to put ourselves first. So let's practice today, and let's take small chunks of the day at a time. So don't look at the whole day. Don't overwhelm yourself by how am I going to get through the whole day. Let's break it down into small manageable pieces. So right now, whenever it is that you're watching this video, for the next half an hour, for the next 30 minutes, you are going to be mindful of self-love. What are you doing that nurtures you? What are you doing that brings joy, happiness, love, abundance, etc. to you? And if the answer is nothing, you need to make an adjustment. Just make a little adjustment so that you become closer to what you need to be doing, closer to self-love. Friends, I'm going to leave it there for you, short, sweet, and to the point. I am sending you all much love and many blessings. Have an amazing Tuesday. See you later.